Hello everyone, so some good news here. F-16 may have bagged its first Russian fighter. Russian Telegram pages are sharing the following. So, this reads when it's translated. The Su-34 was shot down. The crew didn't make it. The aircraft was downed while dropping glide bombs about 50 kilometers from the front line. Our Su-34 was downed apparently by an F-16, which was over enemy-controlled territory. Now, enemy controlled territory here means Ukrainian controlled, as this is a Russian page. The F-16 wasn't flying over Russian occupied territory. Continued. There will be more such losses soon. NATO has released F-16s for hunting. Now, there will be less FABs flying, and consequently, the losses of our infantry will increase. So, this post seems a bit hysterical, a full panic mode that F-16s are operating, and an apparent admission here by the Russian Telegram page that F-16 outclasses Russian jets. Otherwise, why would they be so worried? But is this true? Let's take a closer look. Now, it does seem that a Su-34 has been downed. Fighter bomber shared this image, and for a Russian Telegram page, it is a bit more trustworthy and does acknowledge Russian aircraft losses. This page, for example, shared the news about Patriot bagging some Su-34s earlier this year, but no mention of an F-16 in fighter bombers post. Let's check the distances mentioned. So, no location was given, but for an example, I'll use Donetsk. To visualize it roughly like so, this line is measured 50 kilometers to the front line, which the initial post said the Su-34 was. So, move that distance up and down the front line so we have a rough launch area for these FABs. So, can Ukraine's F-16s reach it? Ukraine has been sent the following by the US: AIM-7 Sparrow, AIM-9 Sidewinder, AIM-120 AMRAAM. The AIM-7 Sparrow isn't compatible with F-16 and is used on Franken-SAM systems. Here, some photos showing an F-16 loadout in Ukraine, so armed with AMRAAM missiles and Sidewinders. Sidewinder has a range of up to 35 kilometers, so this won't reach, but AMRAAM can, as shown here, with an up to 120 kilometer range. Using our hypothetical launch point 50 kilometers behind the front lines of where the Su-34 was, you can see the F-16s could definitely engage the Su-34 from within Ukrainian-controlled territory. This would bring the F-16 far closer to the front than what we've seen before, and likely, if it did engage the Su-34, it would be even closer, rather than engaging it at its very limit of its maximum effective range. Initially, F-16s were appearing to operate behind the front lines hunting drones and missiles. So if this can be verified, then Ukraine has now started operating them within range of Russian aircraft. A smart but risky move. If this is true, then Russian Su-34s have a new threat to deal with, along with Ukrainian SAM systems and twitchy-fingered Russian SAM operators who might mistake them for drones. So this could definitely force Russia to either cut back on its Su-34 operations launching FABs, or launch the FABs from further afield, out of F-16 range, and so minimise the targets that they can hit. Now, remember, we don't have confirmation if this was actually F-16 yet. Ukraine hasn't released anything, and we're going by Telegram pages here. I'm going to go personally with friendly fire here, at least until we get some footage, or we see a photo of an F-16 with a Su-34 victory marking on its side. But for now, I'm inclined to think this was friendly fire rather than F-16, but who knows, I definitely thought this worth a look. So that's it for this video, but now a personal note. So my first novel was released last December, and I put it on free until Monday on Amazon Kindle. So if you want to check it out and like dinosaurs, you might enjoy it as it's a novel about dinosaurs. I started work on the sequel last week. Even if you don't think you'll read it, give it a download anyway please and help push it up the charts a bit. But I hope you do read it and enjoy it, and if so, please leave a review on Amazon, I'd appreciate it. The link is in the description. So, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great weekend and take care everybody.